Okay, we're starting the demo in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So, wait, I can't move around with the demo UI.
Close the demo UI and then you can move.
Yeah. So as I was saying, the thing that you did wrong on the first one was like your demo went balcony, which is generally you don't want to go balcony unless you're going right side because you want your demo walking over point when they're all injured. So
something I did do every mid was call whether or not we were going left or right, and this time I called left.
yeah.
Who should be watching under, by the way? Flank scout?
Yeah, flank scout should just look under. Like basically your roamer should be going right side. So your roamer and flank scout didn't call that they were going left. And your demo is like so disconnected. Like he's just in valley, not doing anything basically. He needs to go house so that he's like supporting you lot on train. And honestly, their bomb wasn't even that good. Like if you had have all grouped up on left, you would have easily made sure that they couldn't bomb you at all. But I think the worst part was your roamer didn't look across. Like your roamer should always look across left to see if they're coming up your shit house, and then he can jump. Your flank scout can do the same as well, just like hesitate under point and like see which side they're going and make sure that nobody's pushing under the point instantly. Then your flank scout can play hoodoos, so you know where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I will note that.
So the flank scout can play hoodoos and just make sure that they can't jump from their side, and if they do go left side, then you're in a good place to like deny bombers, because your pocket scout's going to be on train and you're going to be on hoodoos, so you've got a good...
So now they're pushing into last.
Yeah. So they have full ad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have full ad. You don't have a gun or heavy. You got a pyro, so that's fine. Where's the pyro?
It's on the stairs. Our
the stairs. You don't want to be there.
yeah, you want to be a little bit more forward to like try to push them back.
The entire point of a pyro is to deny them, so you need to be close to that door on the right, like the one where they just sort of Uber through. If you're right there, they can't get through that doorway. You want to make sure that they don't even get through at all.
Yeah, even if you die for it, it's generally worth it to trade for an Uber. Try it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you dying in that situation is like perfectly normal, to be honest. Even if you get no damage at all, just denying that Uber is fine. You're all standing on the ground. That's not good. You can't really push out here anyway. Like they're gonna get spawns, so you should just be staying on last and making sure that nobody bleeds. Which you're doing, so that's fine. Now let's see, does Galaxy trap stuff?
No.
Here he goes, he looks like he wants to trap stuff. Oh, he's not trapping it. Trap! Trap! Just trap above the door!
He's checking for traps.
Oh no, you can't push out on this though.
Yeah, we...
You should never ever push out on this. You can forward hold. Forward holding would be fine here, but like even forward holding, it's not really that good, to be honest.
Yeah, balance is pretty difficult once you're on last. It's so difficult to push out.
You've lost your roamer, so you should definitely be backing up now. And the soldier's going to force you. Or drop your demo, okay. That's even worse, to be honest.
It came from drop down just when Adam was down the stairs.
Yeah, this is why you don't push out of Badlands last unless you have like a really clear advantage. So if you basically wipe them, so it's like, I think the most amount of people that you would want to be up on their side is 3 people, and you pretty much have to have all your people because there's so many hiding places that you need to check everywhere as you're pushing out, and you need to get scouts on cap instantly. Otherwise they're just gonna like get their spawns. Because Badlands last is like notorious for being really easy to defend Spire.
Okay.
It takes you so long to get out to Spire that their respawns like get to Pride before you can even get on Spire, and then they have the advantage. So
yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
that's like one of the biggest ways that teams get points on this map, is because like the last is so hard to push. Most teams get their points by like baiting you into a push onto Spire, and then they'll just fuck your team and like push last for free basically.
So this time they're all going shit house, and I believe
So this
Tom
is better.
called it.
So their soldier is being worthless now. You should just push forward. There's a soldier under.
I think
Your flank scout not checking under is screwing you. Like,
Yeah, I remembered an old map talk. Someone told me I should stand on that crate, but I might have been pocket scout. I don't know.
yeah, you probably
Was
were.
some time ago.
But this is still fine. Like, you completely screwed them because their soldier did nothing. You
Yeah.
should be looking behind though. If you know there's only, okay, that's fine. Joy fucks him. Okay, he gets nothing. This is good. You should just be moving.
I think one problem that we had sometimes when the situations were kind of chaotic is that some people would go off their way to kind of chase far off from the mid fight, and then I don't know, like if they
Droy.
have, yeah, Droy.
Sorry, I wanted to mention Droy again. Not doing the flank thing. You gotta do the flank thing. You're the roamer.
Yeah,
Gotta
go
check the
through
flank.
diag right here.
It's fine in this case because there's like only one person up, so like the demo's never gonna do anything there. But generally, you should be going diag to check like the flank, just to make sure that nobody's gonna be flanking your combo.
Yeah.
Especially seeing as like people can hide in forward spawn as well, so you need to be there just in case they like wait until you're on Spire and then come out and try and flank your medic.
Yeah. One
Do you
issue
ever
that we
have-
had a lot of the time this game was that our medic just got jumped on because there was already there was like always somebody on top of him coming from somewhere we didn't see. Okay, here I called like we should
This
take a
that
scout.
was like a mega pussy pop. I don't really know why Ara's popped there at all,
Maybe I suspected a trap or something.
and nobody watched main either. Yeah, the trouble is like, I mean, if you're gonna go like, if you're gonna just use through, then your demo should just be walking confidently in. But you need to lead with a scout there anyway because there's a pyro who's always going to be there if you have ad.
Yeah,
You
and
lead with
scout
your
just
scout,
needs to
kill
reach
the
out that
pyro.
pyro down.
Yeah,
But-
and then take left side and force them down to the point on right side.
Yeah, but they demonstrated pretty well how we should hold with the pyro though, like really close to the door. They completely denied us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
I'll
what we
try
should
that
be doing.
spot in the future. Definitely.
Okay, so you force them. You should just be backing up, taking high ground if you're going to take this fight. You're not
Yeah.
very good health, so
We're trying to
just-
get out through choke here. Adam's hiding
Yeah.
behind Spire.
you've got nobody on the flank here.
I couldn't get out. I just tried to get like a pick or some damage before I died. I
Yeah.
know that's good.
Considering you were caught in, I mean, that was fine. Although you should probably have tried to maybe got into through crash. and-
There, if you're going to be sneaky and go behind there, like that's okay if you get trapped behind. If they don't know that you're there, did they actually know that you were there, like behind them?
They did not, but Adam was
So-
really low as well. So
If they don't know that you're there, then like Badlands is like really good for just staying behind and like backcapping Spire if they try to push.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I was
now-
thinking that he should maybe have gone into lower lobby and gotten the pack and just stayed behind.
Well, if he's trapped behind, he should just be working with you lot because you have ad, so you should be trying to pincer them.
Yeah.
As a flank scout, like you can, if you've got good enough DM, you can literally just take any fights that you really want. Just chill in lobby, wait for the rest of the combo to push in. Your flank is pretty disconnected. Like I don't know where Droy went there. He's with the combo again.
Yeah, he went through choke, I believe, or something.
Yeah. So you can't really take 1v1s against Ariano. Like he's got a really good DM. So if you try to just have like one person on the flank 1v1ing him, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, and then they got a solely behind, which I remember that
Yeah.
when we were fighting, we all even called that they had a soldier at diag and nobody did anything about
Yeah.
it.
The thing is that wouldn't happen if Droy pushed through house and your flank scout like just hopped onto diag as well.
Yeah.
You can either have like your roamer just going through diag, or you can have the flank scout going through diag. But
Yeah, especially if we have Uber because then we won't have to flash that many people either. Because if we have too many people
Yeah.
with an Uber, that's not bad and that sounds good anyway. So yeah, I'll just try to go for a sack.
so 2 down. This is gonna hurt quite a lot. They might even just get this for free if you're not
Yeah,
careful.
right now we're only one down though. Guess we had a respawn coming up. And
Yeah,
Adam,
you're all hanging around though.
yeah, Adam was
especially
hiding and
Your scout dying there has probably fucked it for you, to be honest.
he got the medic
He's got
though.
a 20-second respawn timer. Oh, I didn't even see that. Jesus.
Yeah, he
Okay.
got a medic, but it was a pretty risky play on the other hand, so I don't know if it was the right decision, even though he got the med.
He shouldn't have been caught in the first place, but considering he got the medic, it's fine, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you should be backing up in that situation. Like, even if you can just get to forward spawn and then like back spawn, it's not really worth going for the medic there, because any good team would, yeah, just slaughter you, to be honest. And then you'd have a 20-second timer and you'd be down one person for last.
Yeah.
Okay, you're trying to push this like 6v6, pretty much. This is never going to work. This is just asking to die. But they're not really doing anything about you, so... And here's the jump.
Here comes one from drop down again.
Yeah, on our medic. Yeah, they have 2 people behind us.
Tom just ran into stickies. That feels bad, man.
It totally does.
At least...
There's nothing you can do there, though. I mean, like, you just have to run into the stickies and die quickly, because you're still going to die anyway. Okay, I literally have no idea what happened there. I'm assuming that everyone just kind of hung around in the lobby. Just died individually.
Yeah, we took a really bad fight and they had 2 people behind us. And our medic dropped, or got killed, I think.
Yeah, the worst bit is just pushing out from Badlands 6v6. Like, you can't do that. It just doesn't work.
I see.
You need at least 3, I would say, to push out. Like 6v3, that's fine. 6v4 is like a bit questionable because they still might get their respawners. Like 4 people can delay you enough to get their spawners if you're slow. Doesn't add push. You have no pyro. You have no off classes.
I think I'm
You're
going
building
pyro at the
up.
moment. No,
I wouldn't really build here because they're just, yeah, see, they just do bring in. Like, there's no way you get that in time. If you're not going to get it in time, there's no point in building, really. Might as well be on an off class, being a sentry or being a heavy.
Yeah.
Because like the only reason you would ever build that is like so that you can contest their Uber with your Uber. Like otherwise they're going to Uber in, get out, and then you're going to have ad regardless. Like even if you built, or if you didn't build, still got ad. So now you're on Pyro and you have full ad. This is questionable. Do you know when to off class to Pyro?
it's one day I've had normally, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. It's just like when we're looking at it here, everything looks much worse because obviously you can see everything. So
Yeah,
you don't
course.
have somebody to tell you. Okay, you've Ubered out with 2 people.
Yeah, I don't know
trash.
exactly why we popped there. We knew that we had full ad, so we were thinking of pushing with our ad, but
Yeah, not like that though. That's not how you do an Uber push.
yeah.
I mean, going from trash is maybe like not the worst. Like generally, you just want to go from bats and get your scouts on cap anyway. But yeah, like literally half your team just stayed on last while 2 people pushed out with Uber.
Yeah.
So even if you did that push properly though, like Uber v non-Uber, trying to take Spire is so AIDS because like, they can just sit so far back and force you really early, and it's still a pretty even fight from there. So yeah. You're not getting absolutely rolled either, which is kind of weird. You're just like making bad decisions.
Yeah, for sure.
In the messy fights, I think you're pretty even on DM, to be honest. Again, like nobody's looking under. This is so weird. Like, their team just didn't even show up to that. They go left side.
I'm not even sure what they did right there. It was quite strange.
I think they just failed their rollout somehow. Oh, that's bad. You need to do a better job of like locking people out. So when you've got this clear numbers advantage on mid, you should be jumping forward and making sure that the chokes are locked out, because your demo died to a scout just holding W there. Like, there's no way he should ever win that. Like, it should just be trapped, or a soldier should be looking at it. Generally, Droy should be watching house to make sure they don't come through, and your demo just watches choke. Okay, so your med's dead. You shouldn't really contest this hard. You can get a sneaky trap and like sack one person if you wanted to, but so you're trying to contest this. This might be bad, depending on how fast they go. So your Roma's traded on the flank. Your demo being here is really, really bad. If they just... Yeah, okay, they've got a scout there now. If they wanted to Uber into you right now, they could. I don't know why they didn't just, like, walk into you with a scout there, main. Because your demo was sitting there completely unprotected.
What should we generally do if we're at an Uber disad holding second?
You just want to spam them and try and force them coming into second. But like, you weren't really set up well enough to do that this time round. Like, they should have just come in. They should have just won it, but for whatever reason, they just waited around on mid.
So our flank holds like diag with by the resub, and then we just spam them at choke while our medic stands. I don't know. Where should
you can either... It depends on how much disad you have. Like, if you want to just stall them, you can just spam and like make sure that you get out alive, or you can sack somebody for the med, like your Roma, if you want to. But it's not a very guaranteed way of getting anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I feel there's not a lot of safe areas where you can stand as a medic, because it's so open. People can just jump in behind you. And yeah, here we get forced.
This is okay.
Yeah, they're down quite a lot of players. Their medic died as well.
As long as Oriana doesn't back cap.
No, we knew
If I
it
were
was
him
there.
there, I would have just gone to second and had somebody block. But
Yeah, I don't know if anybody would have been in time to block though, but it didn't accomplish much
I don't
by
think
going
so
in
in the
there
end.
either. Hope they
again,
don't.
like, Droy is playing with the combo. He's basically your pocket right now. So many of your deaths have been like people getting in behind and just in team fights you just get blanked. So,
Yeah, that's pretty
It's-
much the tale of this game. Just there's always somebody behind us because we have no control over their
like
players.
now, both of your scouts are in the combo, which in itself isn't that bad. Like, you can do that. Usually pushing on the second is actually pretty good because nobody can bomb you, but you have to play. You have to have your Roma playing like a hard flank, making sure that nobody gets behind. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just gonna get fucked.
I think their demo just got like 3 kills with 1 sticky there or something.
Feels bad. You should be punishing their demo for this.
Yeah, we do get him right now. I think I'm like calling for people to focus him.
I don't know what he's doing there. He has no business being there at all, but
Yeah.
everyone drop down for him and you let through choke. you're getting respawners, so you should be able to fight this if you go quickly enough.
Yeah. I think I was originally calling that we should back out, but then we changed our mind, so we're staying in. I believe we lose this
That was
fight.
a very 50-50 fight, to be honest, because you both had heals, you both only just got there, so you needed somebody to go quick, jump their train before they even got in. Otherwise, it's like a pretty even fight.
Yeah.
If a soldier goes behind like that, by the way, Janko, if a soldier goes behind like that, you can just leave him because your team needs you to carry on fighting a choke in front. So, like, if he's going to go far behind like Diag, he's not going to be on your team for ages. Like, he's going to go onto your second or to Spire or something.
Yeah. Also look out for traps. I think that's the problem we've had a lot in all our scrims. People are not looking out for traps. Like Adam just walked through, choke there close and got that by their sticky trap.
I don't know if you had a trap on choke there, but they seem to get pretty free.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a marking gun. Okay, that's good. Now look at Droy. Look at him go and choke.
Yep.
Look at W flash. Look at him going diag. He's hiding. Look, he's waiting for your Roma to come diag. He just doesn't. Like your Roma is not a Roma. He is the pocket right now. So he goes goes house. Almost kills his scout. Gets out luckily. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going through house now looking for him, but he's already. Did he backspawn or something? Yeah, he's gone at least.
Yeah, Droy, a good metric of your gameplay from now on would be health packs taken, because you are a heal hog. You just like hug the medic forever and ever. You should probably just be getting med packs.
Yeah. He's not with us right now though, but he can watch the replay. So just.
Oh right, he's not there.
Yeah, but I'm streaming, so it will be on YouTube. So
Yeah.
he's
It's
going to be able
fine,
to
you
watch
can
it.
address people directly.
Yeah.
So you have a bit of ad, but I don't. Well, you might know you have it.
Yeah, I
Did
think
you
we
know?
know. And we do call that they have sentry left side. So
It's pretty tight though. You should be going as soon as you get to 90, because otherwise they might get it in time.
yeah, we're going right
Because if
now.
they rotate through spawn, you don't catch them.
But our demo wasn't with our
You
medic.
need to get that medic. They might still not get it in time actually. What did Droy do there? Did he just not get in? You've got two people on the flank trying to get in, and they're trying to get in the same entrance, which is not going to work.
Yeah, both Joy and Adam like tried to go far right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, your flank scout kind of has a license to do whatever he really wants. Like, he can go through main, go through top right. You don't want two people trying to get in through bottom right.
I see. Yeah.
And your back cap with the demo somehow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was
It's
unfortunately
just a thing that happened.
yeah, that was the only cap we got though, unfortunately. Feels bad. So now we'll get to see another mid fight. I think mid fights are like the biggest thing that we need to improve on. Mid fights, flanks needs to watch, and then we need to stop taking really bad fights when we're trying to push out a last. Like, just be more patient. So let's see what we do. I think I call that because they're all always going shit house. I'm saying that we should play right side, or maybe nah, it must have been like the mid after this one. Because we kind of won last mid, I believe. So let's see what happens.
Droy is not being a roamer. Like, he's not making anything happen. It's really fucking your team because you've got like 6 people just sitting on the left, like on train.
Mm-hmm.
Should
Flank
we
scout
try
or-
Storm as roamer?
Yeah, it's like
We could do
either your
that.
Well, we
flank
could
scout
try,
or your
actually.
roamer has to. Like,
Yeah, to be honest, I would be up for trying that. But we'll need to talk to Troy about it. And I'm
What?
sure he'd be happy
Yeah.
to be able to just take heals all day.
Wait, I didn't hear what did you just say?
We're considering like if me and Joy should switch roamer and pocket. I mean, it might just be that he's not familiar with the role, but he might also find that he actually prefers playing the pocket style. But we'll have to take that discussion with him.
I mean, Storm, you're kinda a roamer already, aren't you?
I did pretty decent on roamer, I think, like the little while I was playing roamer on your team.
I just remember you getting accused of roaming too much a lot.
You do a lot of almost sack jumps where
Yeah,
you're being healed and then you like go forward way past anywhere that your team can back you up. So it's
So
basically
what
like
was
a
that
roamer
about
bomb.
in the chat?
Yeah.
You're so
I tried
you're
to
so
fix
fat.
that for this match though, and I think I didn't make that mistake that many times. What did you say, Adam?
I don't know what that guy was about in the chat. Like, you're so stupid, you make me sick. I don't understand.
It's probably just a bind. Like, troll bind.
One thing that you can do, by the way, is if you have a pyro and NG, like you can reflect rockets away from the sentry. They
think it
can't
was-
even get in at all.
Kill the Scout Gus and last, what I get it.
Okay. If you're gonna push out, you have to go really fast. You need to clear the guy up in lobby as well. Droy is well ahead of anyone else, and he's pushing out of an odd entrance as well. Just
Yeah.
guys alone. You're hanging around in lobby. Like, if you're gonna try and take Spire, you cannot be this slow. Like, you need your scouts on Spire pretty much instantly, because otherwise they get spawners, and you can see now like how quickly they get into yard.
Okay.
Yeah, I stayed last as a pyro a lot. That was probably a mistake.
Yeah.
Never stay last as a pyro. There's no point in that, because you can have your roamer watch this. If you're being like paranoid of backcaps, you can just have your roamer in the tube. Like, he can actually jump up, whereas you're a pyro, you're sitting on the point. You're gonna get 1v1 by scout if he does want to backcap.
Yeah, that's bad.
Again,
Any
they had a lot
decent
of
scout
people
will kill you.
up through drop down or something, and they forced us, and we didn't get anything out of our group pretty much.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're somehow like the trouble is, the other team is giving you so much respect. Like, this should never ever work. Like, there's no way that you should get out here and get anything with your Uber. But
So here
Yeah.
I was going for a bird flank.
again, like, you've tried to push out of last really slowly with not all of your people, and you get punished for it. That's pretty much how you're dying every round, more or
Yeah.
less.
Galaxy died to a trap while we were pushing out as well. We probably should have just called off the push at that point. I think we all died to traps quite a bit.
You should have not pushed after Troy died, to be honest.
Yeah.
He was out there alone and just got baited. But
Okay, this is the mid where we play right side, because if they play through our shithouse, we should probably go right. Or is that incorrect?
if you're predicting that they're going left side, you can counter them. But yeah, I mean, if you want to play right side, then it's perfectly fine. Like, you can mirror their mids. That's a good thing to do if you want to do it that way. But most open teams, like, it doesn't really matter if you go left or right. Like, there's no proper hard counters on this map. So
Okay.
if you just get everyone on train, you can usually like, kill them if they're left anyway.
I see.
If you're playing right, your demo should never be left. Like, he should never roll out house. This is the time where he should be rolling out balcony, because then he can come up shit house and help you out.
Mm-hmm.
So you had like half your team playing left, half your team playing right, because both your scouts went up slope.
Yeah.
And then it results in like a fight where you can't even comprehend what the hell's happening. Like, half your team went one side, half went the other, and it's just like a massive DM fight where their team didn't even group up either. So it's just like an absolute shit fest, basically.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's happening. But you lost it, so. Where's Troy? Oh, okay, he's a spawner.
Yeah, he died pretty early on mid. didn't catch what happened though.
And again, it's a full Uber push to last. You should never be in lobby here. You should never be on scout either. Like, if you know that they have full Uber ad, you shouldn't be in lobby, like, even to do a forward hold, to be honest, because if you're going to try and force them, it's debatable. Like, you can get a little bit of time, but like, you are full Uber this ad, so you're never going to get it in time. You might as well just back up to last and set up properly.
Yeah.
The forward hold can only buy you time, and if they have Uber, they're just going to absolutely fuck you in lobby. Like, there's no way that you're going to be able to stand there. He had no pyro. Your Roma and Demo died somehow? I don't know how they did that. But...
Demo was trapping upper lobby while they were pushing, and they died.
See, that's what I mean. Like, you can't hang around in lobby. It's just like a no-go zone. Unless you're doing a proper forward hold with equal Ubers, you can't stay there. You should always be anticipating them to push into you.
Okay.
What did you do on this one?
I think we went right side once again. Because I was thinking that going right side was the right choice, except we kind of fucked up after...
It's fine. It's just like, if you're going to go right side, you need everyone to actually play right side.
Yeah.
Okay, dying. No. Your flank scout is going right this time. Your pocket scout has gone on the point.
No, I'm the pocket scout. I'm with our medic.
Your demo,
Going right side.
demo is playing left. It's just not good. Like, the reason that you play on balcony is because you can get back to your team if you need to. But if you're on left, like, literally anyone can kill you there. You're on the top of slope on left. And like, the only protection you have is maybe Droy, who's on your train. I don't even know why he's there, to be honest.
Joy died pretty early. I don't know, I think he confused me and Joy maybe or something.
And Droy went your train.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's true.
everyone else went right.
So if we're playing right side, what should our roamer do? Just go under or something?
You can have both soldiers jump their train. It depends on what side they're taking, really, because like if you're anticipating them to go your right side, then you can have both soldiers jump train at the same time, and you can just completely fuck them there in house. Like that's why you do the right side mid. You can just chill out like near shit house though. They can't really get any spam on you, so if you want to play it slow, you can do.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of our problems. We weren't very patient this game with a lot of our mids as well. So I think
I'll just show you some positioning, to be honest, and you'll do the left side mids fine after this, because at the moment nobody's playing in the right places. So although you're saying we're going to go left, like nobody's actually playing where they should be.
Yeah, that's just a matter of not knowing, I believe. Like nobody knows how to play the map.
Yeah. Again, you're in lobby. Like, this is... Okay, you're backing up, hopefully. Your demo's not, though.
Yeah.
Risky business. You're gonna die for it. How the fuck did he miss that rocket?
I think he hit it.
No, that was mega beef. What?
He killed Galaxy, if that's what you're talking about.
His rocket went so far to the right, though. There's no way that he hit him with that.
Yeah, but Galaxy died.
Yeah, again, like, you just can't chill in lobby. If you're gonna hold last, you need to properly hold last. You can't have people sitting around in lobby. It doesn't work.
Right.
You bleed people for the last push otherwise.
Let's have a look at the final mid. I believe this time we try to go left side once again.
I mean, at this point, I would assume that your team is pretty depressed, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Your mids aren't going to be great from now on, really, but...
I wasn't. I played my first lobbies today, so this was actually pretty good.
Okay, your demo sat, like, right on the floor, which is weird. You're just taking no ground, pretty much. Did you get stickied off or something? Or did you just not walk up slope? Because you were spamming from virtually under the bridge, which is weird.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Their team is playing so weird though, like, they're taking right side, going into your choke, and then just fighting you from your choke, which is just so...
Control point is being captured.
No other team would ever do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
It
should
had
be winning
one of the
so easily.
previous mids as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
You
was
should be
working
wiping
though.
them, to be honest.
Yeah, it was
but-
working because we were so bad at mid, pretty much.
The control point
It's just like, no one on your team has a plan for what anyone else is doing, so you're not actually, like, actively trying to take ground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
You should have a plan for... Oh yeah, Tom's building again. You're not going to get this in time against any good team.
Yeah, the same mistakes just gonna keep cropping up now.
Yeah, definitely
it's
a lot
fine,
of the
just-
same.
Yeah. Make sure you change it for next time. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I think our hopefully if we play on Badlands again, we'll fix most of these mistakes.
Yeah. So, think about what you've just done though. Like, you now have 60 compared to the 40 that you would have anyway. You don't have a sentry. That's what you're sacrificing. Is like, you don't have a level 3 sentry now or a pyro. But you now do have 60% Uber. So, you know, is that worth it? You still don't have Uber. They're still going to Uber into you. You're still going to have to fight the point.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
See, now you have an ad, but like, by the time you push out to second, your building wasn't worth it in the first place. Like, you don't need this ad. You're not pushing into anything.
Yeah, besides we could have lost the push because our extra Uber didn't help in defense anyway, so.
Yeah. Tom is staying on last. On Pyro again. Yeah. Just never do that, right? From now on, if I see you doing that, I will call you out for it.
Oh yeah, it's going on the list for sure.
Yeah. Always have your Roma sitting on last if you're going to have anyone. But on Badlands, to be honest, like... Yeah, on Badlands, I think is probably one of the maps where you do want to leave a Roma on last because there's so many places that you can get backcap from. And they can just sit in the ring as well. Like, it's really easy to defend last from some scout that's trying to backcap because they can't get an angle on you. You can spam down. And by the time they do try and get the backcap, like, you've got Spire, so...
Yeah. Something that we should do while pushing out is like say where everybody is going out through, so that
Yeah.
they know that that exit is actually clear. So yeah.
I have no idea what's happening here.
I'm just trying to sack for their medic because I'm thinking I'll be up for their last push anyway. But
How did you get Spire though? You got Spire and your medic. This is very questionable.
yeah, well, I think like I was capping Spire or something while Galaxy and our medic was forward, but then our medic died because there was a scout on top of him and nobody was protecting. Or Galaxy was, but he ran out of ammo,
Okay.
so he died. So our medic died to a scout basically.
Alright, yeah, in that case just trap up. Make sure you get to last. Again, you've got double scout. Scouts are not good at dealing with Ubers. Invincible people don't really care about scouts. They somehow have a sniper. I think they're trolling at this point, to be honest, but
Yeah.
the sniper actually might fuck them. The fact that they don't have that second scout is...
It
I
almost
think he gets a
fucked.
headshot now.
You kind of
Not
screw
sure.
up though. Like I call that the sniper's barrels right now, and I think he kind of
There it
distracts
goes.
Joy a little bit too much because Joy goes like all in after the sniper while they're still pushing. Actually, he comes back pretty quickly, so I guess not. But yeah, still.
not really much you can do there, to be honest.
A lot of the same mistakes at least, so we should
Yeah, pretty much.
should be able to fix it.
Yeah, it's definitely fixable. Like, the worst part is basically every single point that you lost was an Uber push into last, but you could have done so much more to prevent it. Generally, you just give those up, like they're just a free point for the other team. But there is a lot that you can do to make it difficult for them. So I can go over all that stuff if you want. I'm pretty sure you know most of it now, though. So
Yeah, we'll make a list and kind of go over it with everybody, and we'll see what we can do on our next scrim on Badlands. Hopefully, we'll do it a lot better. Thank you for all the help, by the way.
yeah, do you want to go over mids?
Yeah, let's actually do that.
Can you get a serve me server?
Yeah.
Also, there was a lack of trapping again.
Yeah.
Same
No.
thing for Droy and Galaxy. I saw you had some traps up, like that. You were definitely doing a better job of it, but yeah.
I'll get a server up as soon as I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about like whitelist or config anyway, so because we're just looking at mids.
One thing as well that was kind of weird. Depends. Both of your scouts were a lot faster than your combo games mid, which is ideal because you want everyone to arrive roughly at the same time.
So should we go slower?
It's not that you should go slower; it's the healing order from your medic. If he's not healing the scouts enough, then he won't get there on time, which looked like what was happening. But then again, if your scout is checking under, then he's just something that your medic can tag onto, like while he's going up slope. So you get like an extra buff, and he's a bit faster going up slope.